Hello, gentle viewers. This is Guardian, welcoming you to a Let's Look at Contraband Police. I love the opening music to this game. It's so dark and somber, and it feels really appropriate. I'm going to turn the music down just a hair. Just a hair. So, Contraband Police is, in a very real way, the great big brother of Papers, Please, which I've also covered on the channel. Contraband Police is a game in which you are manning a border checkpoint for the nation of Akaristan. And your job is to make sure the people have the correct papers and that you identify any contraband that they have and collect it. And it's a lot of fun. Contraband Police is in my top 5 games of 2023. Along with some combination of Starfield, Baldur's Gate 3, Marvel's Midnight Suns, and I'm only counting games released in 2023. I'm trying to think if there's another game released this year that I like as much as those 4. We add in PlayStation. I really enjoyed Spider-Man 2. Spider-Man 2 would actually probably crack my top 3, let alone my top 5. But anyways, we're going to be playing some Endless Mode today. I'm going to talk about how the game works, and I'm going to share some thoughts at the end of the video. If you enjoyed this game, you want to see more of it, please let me know. I do want to give you... there's a couple things I want to mention before we start playing the game. First off, the game's a sausage fest. I'm not going to hide that. Every single character in the game right now is male. All of them. For some people, that might be a feature, not a bug, but it's something to keep in mind if that affects the way you play. Second, there is no English dialogue in the game. All the dialogue is in, I believe, Polish. But you have subtitles, so you can still follow along with what's happening, but those are both two things that I think... The second one makes the game feel immersive. Like, you're in this fictional country, you're not in America, Canada, the UK, Australia, New Zealand, wherever you might live that speaks English regularly. The only male characters, seem something that would be relatively easy to code that they just haven't done yet. I hope they decide to do that in the future. The other thing I want to mention is if you get a copy of this game, and I will put a link to it in the description, play the story mode first. The story mode gently introduces the main mechanics of the game. The story is actually relatively good. It's actually relatively fun to see how the world changes, how you can help and hurt certain people. It's all good. But we're going to be playing this Endless Mode. And we're not going to waste any more time. Endless Mode. Loading the game. The music in this game is really understated, but it's still really fun. So we're going to get an intro. Alright, so this is our border checkpoint. There are many like it, but this one is ours. First, we're going to check the notice board. So we're looking for someone with a yellow vehicle, someone with a forged passport, and we're looking for this guy. Let's go ahead and pull the lever and bring in the first person. Right away, this guy's got a yellow vehicle. That is obviously extremely sus, and we're going to be investigating that. Walk up to the window. Just hands us his documents. So first of all, this is not him, but we are looking for some of the yellow vehicles. So we're going to check for contraband. We're going to crouch. And we're going to use our black light to look for the smuggler's marks, which is a little snake. Nothing yet. Let's check his engine. need to. One of the things we have to do is we have to like look at all of his luggage and stuff. I don't think this is our guy. I don't think there is enough. Like, there's no evidence he's actually smuggling anything. He could be, but I have to basically take the car apart to find out, and we don't want to do that. So okay. So now we're going to look at what he provided. So already we're going to reject this guy. Why? He's only supposed to have 3 pieces of luggage and he has 5. So come over here to our cargo report and we're going to say cargo list is wrong. Now let's check the rest of it. So the guy's passport number is wrong. Now you can click on a thing and then click on another thing. It'll update the list for you, but you can also do it visually. So Yakub Musayev, it's different here. What else do we have here? This is current. This is current. What about that seal? We're going to go into our little book, The Kingdom of Urkay. That is a legitimate seal, and we have legitimate stationery. We're going to quickly come over to here. Okay. That vehicle's within the allowed weight limit. I'm pretty sure it's a Zaved, I'll be honest with you. I have trouble remembering what the vehicles look like, but I think that is. So this guy's going to get rejected. Oh, we do need to check and see if any of his stuff is damaged. We're not rejecting people for that. Oh, does he have the right plate number? He does. Oh, what's our big blue must reject thing again? It is anyone from the Kingdom of Urkay basically is rejected if they have an asylum. If they don't have asylums. We're also going to click on entry regulations. And then we're going to give this back to the guy. And we're going to go, fuck off, nerd. Your mother has made a big mistake when she had you. Oh! And then we get a report. We missed something. Oh, his cargo list was bogus. I missed that. Oh well. So this guy actually wants to potentially trade stuff. I don't think we have anything in the warehouse, but let's go check. Go to the door, dummy. There we go. This is our warehouse. I don't have anything to trade. You might want to buy something from him, though. And then sell it to another traveler for a profit. That's a really good price for vodka. People pay a lot of money for vodka. I'm gonna buy your potatoes, too. Okay. Now give me your docks. Wait a minute. Is that our guy? You bastard! Get out. Get out, you fucking scumbag. You're under arrest. Bam, 400 bucks. Suck on that. And then we're going to talk to our pal, Constable Maximov. Get rid of the car. I don't know where he puts it. He's a very, very industrious person, I guess. Next customer. Up, next car's yellow. So there's one behind it. Who's the other smuggler? Yellow and a bad passport. Okay. Okay, gonna switch to UV light. We're gonna always check the tires first. Okay, tires all look good. Let's check his trunk. Because it's probably gonna be stuff we have to check out here anyway. I don't think this guy's our smuggler either. Unless he's really, really good at it. Which he could be. He could be. there's something weird in his car. And the thing is, you can't tear up the car unless you have some reason to believe that it's legit. Okay. So first things first, this is good. This matches up. Katraskogi, 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 Katraskogi. He's from United Raleigh. We're gonna do this. And this is valid. That's a valid stamp. Match, match. Uh-oh. No, that's good. Phew. Valid, valid. Let's check his weight. Weight is good, and we're gonna look for anything damaged. Nope. And last but certainly not least, check his registration number. We are good. And we are good. So we have our first nice guy. You're in. Welcome to a car stand. All right, Mr. Big Truck. Perfect. Yeah, we did it. Oh, you've got some trading. You will buy potatoes for $12. We'd already make a profit of $1. I don't think that's worth it. Let's see here. Man, I wonder if the game is just trolling us with the whole... Yeah, there's nothing sussy under the hood. Alright, let's inspect the vehicle for damage. Nothing here. That's the right plate number. Okay. Good, good. Yep, there's a cow in there. That matches. I'm gonna check the United Raleigh. Oh! This fucker's got a bad passport. No, it doesn't. I'm a potato. Back to the thing here. Al-Barak. I was looking at the wrong people. Yes, that is legit. I think this guy's clear. Check the weight of the vehicle. Good. I'm instantly sus about the fact we've had 3 yellow vehicles, none of which were actually smuggling anything. Nope, we were good. Okay. Okay, Kingdom from over K. Possible. Let's take a look at the stamp is good. Paper is good. Alright, so far so good. Match, match. Current, current. Name is the same on all 4. RND 0685AL. Okay, let's count as cargo. Oh, there's too much in here. And then we can come over here and count everything. And yes, they can carry contraband in these too. So far, we've actually had a quiet day. Nothing too wild has happened. But lots of things can happen. Okay, let's see here. 4 salt, 4 salt. 3 fish, 3 fish, 3 medicine, 3 medicine, 9 fertilizer. I think this guy's also legit. Let's weigh the vehicle. First of all, max them off. Put the shit back in the car. Or truck, rather. Vehicle. Weight is good. That is an Azar 5, so... Welcome to a car. I've not been checking photos. That is the thing I always struggle with. I keep forgetting I have to do that. Nice. Up, he's already got some body damage. Yes, pure profit. Done. That's expensive for coffee. I'm not gonna bother with that. Okay, so this fucker's got a flat tire. He's got a broken headlight, and one of his mirrors is missing. There's a second flat tire. I think he's got both bumpers. No, he is missing his front bumper. Windows all look fine. I don't see any bad body work. So, no, we can still let him through after this. Currently, the regulation is that we check for it, but we can't refuse him entry for it. Alright, I want to check his passport first and foremost. So he's Kingdom over K. Stamp looks good. And that's valid stationary. Okay. So next I'm going to check name matches for all of them. Weight is good. That looks good. Numbers match. And there are 2 pieces of luggage in there. I think this guy's also good. So we're gonna let him in. Even though his shit's busted up. You're welcome. Made a lot of money today. That's good. Booyah! And I nailed it. Alright. So now the day's officially over. But the game isn't over yet. We can upgrade our post, and we can go on missions. Let's first see. I want to upgrade our barracks so we can have more guards. We could do that. And we will do that. Because I want more guards. Alright, so that part is done. Where's the barracks? Can we go visit it? I don't think the barracks is a building you can actually visit. Oh no, here it is. It's over here. We can't go inside. That's unfortunate. That's okay though. Now we're gonna check our map and see if there's any missions today. There is one. I don't want to do that one. I don't want to deliver contraband. Plus, I don't think we have enough. Yeah, it's not worth it. Let's just go to bed and start a new day. I love Vakaristan. Oh, this is our apartment. It's super gross. Because I haven't bothered to upgrade it yet. But we will eventually. We recover some of our auto checker. And continue. It is a new day. Since I understand Russian, I can kind of understand what they're saying even if I'm not looking at it. Okay. Bad cargo list, bad passport, or yellow car. And none of that stuff has changed. We're gonna be so welcoming. We're gonna open the gate before he even gets to the gate. That's how crazy we are. Okay, this is orange, I think. Looks orange. What are you selling, my friend? Potatoes, but you're asking for a lot of money for them, so get fucked. Alright. Okay, so he's already going to be refused. I'm gonna just click this button right now, because he's only allowed to come in from this kingdom if he is a asylee. So let's check this. Okay, so that matches. And what about his passport? Okay, so those are both legit. Numbers match. Those are all fine. Check his weight. You have to get everything or you don't get the maximum amount of money per person. Okay. I love how people just carry giant crates of soap. Like, that's a thing that people do. It's funny. Should have 5 luggage and 3 soap, which he does. Name all matches. Everything is current. Is that a good photo of him? It is. I mean, he's an ugly fucker, but that's not the photo's fault. Alright, let's inspect for damage. Go away, cargo list. Yep. Sorry, bud. You got a nice little car here, but, get lost. Yeah, your mother made a big mistake. I already made that joke. Sorry. I'll come up with better ones, I promise. Or I won't. What are you up to, Mr. Blue Vehicle? What are you trading? Do you want to buy potatoes? You do not. Oh, this is really expensive. It's not worth it. So, let us now... You do have asylum, that's good. Halide Musayev. I'm pretty sure your passport and your cargo list are both fine. Yeah, they are. And that's the right stamp. Match, match. Current, current. You have, wait for it, 2 toilets. And as long as your vehicle is the right weight, you get in. Which it is. So. Welcome to... Oh, hang on. I didn't check for damage to the vehicle. I should have. Now you're good. Okay. In you go, in you go. Okay, right now he's got a flat tire, but he's also has a yellow vehicle. Just got a checky check. He's got 2 flat tires, this guy. I will shoot you in the fucking head if you don't stop your complaining. That's what's gonna happen here. Settle down, mate, and just do my job. Alright. So he's got 2 flat tires. So we gotta ding him for that. The passport and the stamp, I believe, are both legit. They are. Koidu Darbinian. 9 fertilizer, 3 soap, 1 toilet, 1 refrigerator, 2 washers. Looks good. Current. I think that is him. It is. Okay. It's your whining it's taking too long. Maximov, put the shit away. You might go for a little drive at the end of today. Here you go, you whiny little turd. Oh shit, he's missing both his mirrors, and I missed that. Oh well. I'm not gonna get the perfect inspection for it. Just tries one of those doors open, that's fine. Yeah, you're gonna get mad because it misses mirrors and the bumper missing. That's on me. Whoopsie doodle. Whoopsie. Alright. You're buying potatoes at $19. That is a profit. Yeah, I'll do it just to make a quick buck. Alright, Al-Barak. We've already got 1 issue here. Stationery looks good. Okay. So he's already gonna get rejected. Like, no matter what else we find, he's getting rejected because the name doesn't match. That matches. This is current. This is not current. Really dark, oppressive day in this game today. Now, once you have just one thing, you can just reject them, but you won't get the maximum amount of money possible. You gotta catch all the things that are wrong if you can. Okay, you got all your pieces, parts, nothing's broken. Let's see. Nope, your license plate number is also wrong. I don't think it's an Azam 72 either. I think the Azam is like a big truck. No, it is. I was wrong about that. Alright. Get lost, shithead. I probably shouldn't call them shitheads. It's probably not very professional of me, but also I don't care. So, yeah. I got a gun and they don't. See? Oh, what did I miss? Oh, his vehicle card had the wrong background. I didn't realize that. Whoops. You are from Akaristan. Your cargo list is shady as fuck. Yeah, we don't do purple here. And I'm pretty sure cargo list, back cargo list. Aha! What are you hiding, my friend? Alright, get the fuck out of the car. I don't trust you, dude. Haha! So, somebody here is smuggling. Cigarettes. For shame. I could take the bribe, or I could not take the bribe. I am a loyal, hardworking civil servant of Akaristan, and I will do my job. Nothing in there. Really? One piece of contraband is all he had? Nope, there's the second. So 2 is extremely low. I want to make sure I don't miss anything. So we're going to do one more loop of the vehicle. Yeah, I think that's it. I think he just had the 2 things. Now watch what'll happen is I will arrest him, obviously, because he's a dirty smuggler, and we're not okay with that here in Akaristan. Ooh, I just got promoted. Neat. No, I don't think there is any other contraband. I truly don't see any. So I'm gonna go ahead and tell him to clean it up. And I would think I'm probably I did miss something. There's something in the engine. I always have a hard time spotting it in the engine. If you spotted it, let me know in the comments. Sometimes you gotta take the engine apart, which I don't like doing because it takes a bunch of time, but maybe I should. Alright, my young friend. Nah, none of these are good prices. Okay, so you are from the Kingdom of Urkay. Is there a problem with your passport? No. So it is highly unlikely that you are carrying contraband, so I can ignore that part. Match, match. Match, match. Match, match. Current, current. Okay, that all looks great. Correct weight. You said Zaved, which I'm pretty sure this is. I'm pretty sure it counts as a Zaved. It does. Yeah, I think he's fine. I gotta check his registration number, so. Does have a flat tire, though. And he is missing his front bumper. Okay, we do have some damage to report. Flat tire, missing bumper. He's got both mirrors. No windows are broken. And no lights are broken. I think it's actually missing both bumpers. But everything else here looks fine. So you may enter the country. Approved. Stampy McStamper face. Alright. We're gonna go on a bit of a drive. We have 4 prisoners who can only have 5. So we're gonna go drop off these prisoners. And I'm gonna get all of my contraband and we're gonna turn it in for a reward. I got a lot of contraband. Oh, we want to put it in the vehicle. So between me and the vehicle, all the contraband is stored. Any missions today? Take over, defeat any smugglers. That might be kind of fun. We might do that after we have done our deliveries. Now you can call somebody to just pick them up, but this gives you a chance to see what the driving is like. We're gonna start the car. We're gonna go into third person mode. We're gonna turn on our lights. Oh, hang on. Alright, so our first step is going to be... There's fast travel in the game, by the way, which is very appreciated. It's not in the story mode, but it is in the endless mode, which is incredibly helpful and incredibly good. We're going to go drop off the prisoners first. You get $100 for each one of them, by the way. So you do get like bonuses for turning in prisoners and other things. We could also be ambushed at any time. That's why you gotta carry a gun with you. We might actually drop them off and then go do the smuggler mission, because that way you could turn in all the contraband at once. I think that actually makes a lot of sense. Plus you'll get to see a little bit of combat. It's not a great shooter. You will notice that when we actually do it, but that is one downside-ish thing. Up. I guess you get to see it right now. I gotta get to cover. Like, they'll do shit like that. They'll just, like, walk right next to you. And then we're gonna search their bodies. That's legal. Ooh, free ammo. Yes, please. Now, the bodies do despawn rather quickly, so... Ooh, free vodka. We can make some good money with that. I swear to God, I will fucking shoot you. Yeah, see, the bodies have already despawned, and I don't know... Oh, here's the other guy. He's literally under my vehicle. That's a shotgun ammo, that's less exciting. I gotta check my map. We're almost there. To the prison camp to drop off the workers. It is a little dark as a game. I could increase the brightness, but I honestly didn't think of it until right now. Okay. Open up, fuckers. Put my gun away. Ooh, $720. Nice. By the way, there are some collectibles in the game if that's your thing. You can track them down at your leisure if you would like. Alright, so we're gonna go get us some free contraband, potentially. Oh, shut up. I'll put my fucking sirens on and then we'll see. Then you'll all pay. Wow, is it dark? I'm gonna quickly increase the brightness just a touch. Let's put it at, say, 77. Can ultra everything. That helps a little bit, I think. And this is the road. Right. Let's go talk to this guy and be like, yo, what's the deal?
Hmm?
Oh shit, I'm probably meant to be using the vehicle, aren't I? I think we're gonna fail this one. I gotta run. Oh, we made a bad mistake here. The thing is, that bridge was really narrow, that's why I didn't want to take my vehicle. But yeah, I think we're already screwed. I don't think we're gonna get there in time. We might, but I don't have a ton of... I have a ton of hope. Yeah, we were expected to take the vehicle, I think, and we did not, so I think we fail. I mean, I can still get there, and I can just kill them for it, so it's not the end of the world. How much farther is this place? Oh, we're almost there. Okay. Ah, shit!
Policja bydlowy!
I need to get better guns. Maybe one of you guys has a gun you'd like to donate to the police. You got some stuff I can trade, that's good. Shit! You know, let's just get the drugs and get out of here. And then I can search the corpses for free stuff. I'm getting a good amount of rifle ammo. I should probably buy a rifle. Ah, that seems like a sensible idea. And the other body's already despawned. We're just gonna fast travel back to the border post. And then I think we're gonna... Oh, shit. I didn't actually turn in the contraband, which I'd meant to do. Damn it. I mean, I could just get really lazy and just call them in, but... Nah, I'm not gonna fuck with it. Let's head on in to the office. And we're gonna put all the stuff back in storage. And last but certainly not least, I think we're gonna make another upgrade or two to the post. I would like to hire Moskovich. I think he's the one that stays in the prison. I have to upgrade the barracks, gonna hire somebody else. No, I'd rather get a rifle. I'm gonna teleport over to Vlad's tools. And we'll teleport back to the border post and then go to sleep. And we'll probably end this video. Because you've seen all the game has to offer at this point. At least the endless mode. But let's go talk to Vlad here. How much is a rifle gonna cost me? $2,000. I cannot afford that. It's a shame. I'm gonna sell you my pistol for right now, because I want to make sure I have enough money to cover our expenses. There we go, that's better. We've got a little bit more robust shooting iron. And I can always get another pistol later, they're pretty cheap. But I want to make sure I have enough money to cover the daily cost, which I think are probably going to run $200 now. But I will. Where's my little shitty trailer? Here it is. I mean, my glorious communist palace thing. And so, that is Contraband Police. A few final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up for today. Contraband Police offers a lot of interesting decisions to make, which I think is critical for any kind of simulator type game, which is what this is. The story mode does have a story to it. That's what it's called, story mode. It's not anything super gripping, but it does have some cool moments that I think it's worth playing. And there's two sides of the story, so you can basically play the story twice. But at its heart, it's a simulation game, and it's about making good decisions. It's, when do I take prisoners back? When do I take contraband back? When do I sell contraband? Which is a thing you can do in the game. Sometimes those guys that want to buy stuff at the border post will actually want to buy contraband. You can sell it to them. I don't know whether there's ever any kind of penalty if you do that, because I've never done it. But you can also accept bribes, and that will ding you. Like, you'll get money in the bribe, but you'll also lose money because you didn't do it correctly. Like, you didn't arrest the guy when you were supposed to. So a lot of interesting decisions to make. It's how you upgrade your post. It's, do you buy a gun? What tools do you buy to make your job easier? It's developing a system to quickly look through a vehicle and find what you need to find. I suck at finding contraband. I always miss something. I think part of it is in the engine compartment, which is the one I always miss, is they don't use the little snake symbols, so you have to just like break the engine apart and hope that there's contraband in there. Which is a thing that you can do, and I just didn't do it this run, this playthrough. That's what I like about the game, though. There's lots of things to do. Every encounter is a little bit unique. There's always new rules changing in the endless mode. Like every few days, like a new rule pop up. Like the way now is immigration control, which is where if they're from the Kingdom of Arcade, we can't let them in unless they have an asylum pass thing, which is cool. The downside, you don't really ever feel pressed for time. Instead, the game makes the game harder by adding more enemies during attacks on the post or when you go out to fight. Combat isn't great. It's fine. It's not the focal point of the game, so it doesn't hurt me. And it's at least interesting enough that you don't mind it when it comes up. But it is probably the biggest weakness of the game. Driving is fine. We have the crappiest vehicle. I haven't been bothered to invest in a better vehicle. I probably should. But it handles fine. I just played the entire game with a keyboard and mouse and had no issues. Um, but I love the theme. I'm always a big sucker for these Soviet era type border control games. That's why I love Papers, Please so much. Um, there, the music is great. It's very period appropriate, but it's always understated. It's fun to listen to the music, but it never distracts you, which I think is important for a good video game. Like I said, I love the opening menus music. It sets the tone beautifully. It's surprisingly positive. Like, this is supposed to be like a dreary backwater country, but it doesn't feel like it. Not in the way the Papers, Please does. And I think that a part of that is the game is just a little bit too easy. I don't think there's difficulty settings. There might be. Oh, you can increase... Yeah, you can do some stuff here. You can make it easier or harder. You can increase traffic. You can reduce traffic. You can make the day longer. You can make the day shorter. All this would seem to make the games easier, though. Oh, you could turn all the clues off. I would not play the game that way. I just find it too frustrating, because the one part of the game I find challenging is finding all of the different clues, but I do like that these options exist. You could have way more enemies. You could have easier enemies, so... I do appreciate the difficulty sliders, but... yeah, overall, it's a really good game from a really cool company. It's their first ever game, and I hope they make more, because this is really solid. The obvious question is always going to be, is it better than Papers, Please? They're games with a similar theme. I personally like the story in Papers, Please better. I think it captures how bleak this is meant to be a little bit better. But I actually like the gameplay loop of Contraband Police more. I enjoy looking for contraband no matter how much I'm not very good at it. I enjoy the extra stuff, the buying and selling goods to make money, the arresting people, the transporting people. There's so much more to do in any given day. Unlike Papers, Please, which you're literally just stamping passports, and then you're done with that day. I also like the fact that you can upgrade the post, which you can't do in Endless Mode in Papers, Please. It makes Endless Mode a little bit less interesting for me. Like, I'll play Endless Mode for a little bit, but then I'll get tired of it because it's based purely on the gameplay loop. So, anyway. I think it's a lot of fun. I think it's a great deal of fun. It's a really well-made game that they keep adding more content to. The game didn't release with Endless Mode at all. That's why we waited so long to play this, because they didn't want to spoil the story for people who did care about it. But they constantly add more content, which is very welcome. I'd like to see the other locations in the world get fleshed out a little bit, so they're more interesting. Like, you can go to the bar and sell them alcohol, but that's basically it. They matter in the storyline, but they don't matter in the Endless Mode. I think it'd be cool to have other things you can do in the world. Yeah. That is Contraband Police. Thank you for watching. I enjoy doing these little reviews because I think it helps people decide if they want to buy a game, especially when I enjoy the game. I'm never going to review a game I don't like. If I don't like the game at least a little bit, I don't see the point in reviewing it, because I'm just going to shit on it the whole time. And I don't want to do that to these game developers, so I know I'll work really hard. But do give it a try if you are so inclined. I don't know if it's on sale to Steam, Autumn Sale, or whatever, but it could be. And let me know if you want to see more of this. If you want me to maybe play another few days, another time, I'm down for that potentially. As far as any of the Wednesday videos for December coming up, I don't think so. Maybe. I know I promised more CK3 or Victoria 2, or Victoria 3, excuse me, Those are both possibilities, but I haven't been in a position to do regular Wednesday videos. So it's probably more likely to be something like this, another Let's Look. There are two games that are backed on Kickstarter. I haven't played them yet, called Hexarchy and what's the other game called? Sorry, give me just a second. It's Cyber Knights Flashpoint. That's the other game. Once I get a chance to play those are also going to be possible Let's Looks. I just haven't had a chance to sit down and play them yet. But until next time, my friends, this has been Abguardian. Thank you for watching. Please remember to like and subscribe if you want to see more, and comment down below. Until next time, this has been Abguardian, and I bid you